Hello. So in this one I came back. I'm gonna talk about this situation. I'm gonna talk about Nigeria. I'm gonna talk about the Bamidele Joseph Aggrey, and then he changed his name to Titus, right? And he would go by Tulo, Tulu. And he's a hacker. He is a scammer. He is an evil person. He's evil. Whatever he did to me, it was a love spell. It was a love spell. He got me to go to Ghana. I went to Ghana to stay with him. It was a time like I didn't know. I didn't know about black magic and the levels of what is being done. Let me get my beads. These are my beads. It's five beads. I've never been initiated. My godfather gave me these. My godfather, you're not supposed to drop it. I dropped one. Oh my god. That one is Shango. This is Elewa Yemaya. This is Oshun. And the white is Owatala. The beads are for an Orisha. And you start off with five. My five, my godfather from here gave these beads to me. Like, he gave me these beads. And, but he passed away. But he was a santero. He was a santero, and I did santeria. That's what I do. That's what I do. That's what I always did. And I was into Ifa. I was into Ifa because I was into Santeria first. I was always into Santeria first. Then Ifa had Yoruba. So I was like, oh, so I could learn Yoruba. And I told my godfather, oh, I'm going to learn Ifa. He's like, Ifa. I was like, I'm going to go to Nigeria. He's like, you need to go to Nigeria. Like, he was scared. He was scared for me. He's like, be careful. Be careful when you go there. I've never been there. I've never been to Nigeria. That's the whole thing. But I'm a spiritual person and I do spiritual things. And it's spiritual work. The different Babalaos that I've never met the Babalaos in person either. This was all spiritual work. It was on the phone. It was FaceTime. It was calling. It was texting. That's how we connected that way. And that's why I don't answer the phone now. I don't answer the phone. If you call me, I let it ring. I look at it. I look at the phone ring and I don't answer the phone. I don't answer. If I don't know you, I don't answer the phone because of the hackers, the scammers, and it's because of all the shit. Every person that I tried to get to know to get into IFA, all they ever did to me was black magic. But the whole thing with Bamidele, I had my beads. When I was there, I was in Ghana and I had my beads. And he didn't want me to wear my beads. He was like, oh, they're going to think that you're doing devil worship. I was like, but this is my beads. Like, I have to wear my beads. And he was like, no, you can't wear my beads. You can't wear your beads. So my beads stayed in the suitcase the whole time. They wasn't even out. I didn't even take them out the room because I didn't know, I didn't trust him, and I didn't want him to do something to my beads. So I kept them in my bag. He would take my phone. He would take my money. It was like I couldn't do anything. I couldn't go nowhere. So I couldn't even be on the phone. And I was just like, oh my God. I would leave and I would go to the rooftop by myself. I was like, yo, I need to sit by myself for a minute. Like, just let me be up here by myself for a minute. Like, oh my God. Like, it was, I don't know. I am a single person and I like to be by myself sometimes. It's nice when you have a person, but not when a person is just trying to take everything from you and do shit to you. And then it's like I wasn't aware of the magic that this person did. I wasn't aware of it because he didn't want me to wear my beads, and then he go to church. I don't go to church. I don't go to church. And then he wanted to go to church and I'm like, so I went to church in Ghana. I'm in church in Ghana, right? Everybody in the church was thugged out. I'm like, They looking, but they don't look like church people. And then he's like, oh, the preacher was a ex-con or something, or he was in the street and now he's a preacher. And I'm like, okay. Like, okay. Everybody that was in the church went across the street, or they went to like a lounge place, and it was by the water. Everybody was there was thugged out. Everybody that was there was in the street. The girls that was there was in the streets. Everybody was in the streets. This was what it was. You know, I'm not from there. So I'm not gonna say anything. I could see it, but I'm not gonna say nothing, and I'm not gonna draw attention to myself. So I just see how everything is, and everybody did black magic. Everybody does black magic there. You know, they're all scammers, hackers, whatever, but they go to church. They go to church, so you think that they're good people. I already know this, that the church is evil and the people in the church do black magic. I know that from America, because that's what they do here. That's why I don't have a religion, and that's why I believed in Santeria. And I tried to believe in Ifa, but all they ever did was attack me. So I never got into it. I never got into it, and I gave up on the religion. But I keep my beads. I keep my beads because I love my godfather. My godfather was like the only spiritual person that was good to me, that loved me, that cared about me, and he wanted me to get into the religion. You know, it just didn't work out, and I'm fine with that. You know, I'm fine with it. But I keep the beads. These beads, I keep them on my altar. I keep them on my altar, and it's my protection. And it's how, you know, I keep my godfather with me because he gave me these beads. Like, he gave me these beads. You can use the splash to anoint your spiritual items. I know you hear the city. I know you hear it. Because it's inevitable. The beads are not supposed to fall on the floor. You're not supposed to drop them on the floor. If they drop on the floor, you're supposed to pick it up real fast, because you're not supposed to drop your beads on the floor. My godfather told me that. You're not supposed to drop your beads on the floor. Oh my God. Like, you have to be very careful. You have to take care of them. My godfather always told me that. Like, you got to take care of them. You got to, you know, because these are blessed. They're like consecrated. Like, he did a sacrifice on them with blood. It's a blood sacrifice. And he blessed them for me. And like, he did everything for me. My godfather did everything for me. So it was like, so I keep the beads even if I don't wear them. And when it was a time, I would wear them like one. I would wear one, and I would like match my outfit. Match my outfit with my beads. I'm just like real girly, you know? Let me put my beads back. So I put the beads away, but it was like, the Ifa religion, it was never a bad religion. Like, I wasn't taught to think Ifa was bad. You know, what made me believe Ifa was bad was Bamidele. He said it's devil worship. That's what he would say. It's devil worship. And he goes to the church. He goes to the church and acts all holy, but he does something else because he hexed my talisman. When I had the talisman, that's why I have it tattooed, because I was like, yo, y'all not gonna keep doing this shit to me. So I was like, you know, I needed it on my body, like forever on my body, to protect me. The angels are always with me. But and then he hexed my things, the love spell on me. Like, he just did a whole bunch of stuff, and then he tried to kill me too. So he was doing shit even when we was just like outside, regular, normally. Like, he always wanted something to happen to me. He tried to kill me several times. He has been nothing but a problem in my life. He has hacked my Facebook account, my bank accounts, all of my bank accounts. I had to change all of my bank accounts because he tried to wipe everything out, the bank account. My emails, he did too much. Like, what the entire I've never met a person that was just doing all these diabolical things. I'm just like, oh my God, like I don't have the time to even think of shit like this. But he would go into my bank, he would go into my email, he would go into my Facebook, he would go into all of my things and like change like do stuff, change the password. That's what he did to Facebook. He changed the password. So I can't even get into the account to retrieve my own information. So he changed my username, my password, logged me out, blocked me, so I can't even get into my own account. I report my own account and then they won't give it back. They don't believe me. Nobody fucking believes me. You could tell the people in Nigeria, in Ghana, they don't believe you. It's like I don't know how many times I spoke to people to help me with this person. Like he's fucking crazy and he's doing stuff. Nobody would believe me, and I'm just like, oh my God. When I went to Ghana the second time, he was still doing spiritual work, and I was with another person, and he was doing stuff to the person. He was doing suicide spells, had him thinking of suicide, doing suicide, and I'm just like, yo, you need cleansing, like that we can go and do some cleansings and do some stuff, and he didn't want to do anything, and I'm like, I can't help you if you don't want to do anything. All he wanted to do was pray. All he wanted to do was go to the church. I'm like, the church is not going to help you. Your church is not going to help you. Like, it's okay to pray. I pray. But I don't go to church to pray. I pray by myself. I pray and I talk to God. Like, I could talk to God by myself. Like, I don't need a group of people. And they all evil. They all evil. And they all watching you. So, and then you praying for good things, and then somebody next to you hexing you and cursing you and wishing you the fucking worst. That's why I don't go to church. It's like, no, I need my space. I need my space. I need my privacy, and I need my words to go to God. I don't need anybody trying to interfere with things. This man has did the most to interfere with my life. He has done stuff to the kids. He's done stuff every kind of way to mess with my life, and I'm just like, oh my God. And I just gotta keep going, keep moving forward, live your life. And I tried, and I never went back to Africa because it's Ghana. I was supposed to go to Nigeria. I never went to Nigeria because of all of the issues. Everyone believed this man. Everyone believed Bamidele, and he was a liar. He was a liar. He was a thief. He was a hacker. He was a scammer. He was a terrible human. He tricked his own people. He tricked his own people then. And then he pretends to go to church. He pretends to go to church and act like a good person. And he's the fucking devil walking. And I'm just like, oh my God. Everybody believed him. So that's why I just stopped. I was like, I don't even want to be a part of this religion. I don't want nothing to do with none of them. With nobody. It's like, get the fuck away from me. I don't want no friendship. I don't want nothing. Like, you deal with the mess that's there. It's not my problem. It's like I tried to talk to people and nobody listened. And the problem is Bamidele Joseph Aggrey. The problem is his daddy. The problem is his whole fucking family. They all sit there and they do shit, but then they pretend to go to church. They pretend to be good people, but they believe them because that's their own people. They don't believe me. So I'm like, I can't help people that don't want to be helped. You know, it's okay to help people, but if they don't want your help, you can't help them. I would talk to the Babalaos, and I'm thinking we cool, and I would tell them stuff. Then they'll get angry because I'm telling them something, and I'm like, look, it's just, you can check it out for yourself. They don't even want to check for their fucking selves. So they just sit there, and all this stuff is going on, and nobody wants to check. Nobody wants to look into anything. They just believe whatever you fucking tell them. I'm just like, oh my God. Like, you know, I had to get away. Just get away. Mind your business. Mind your fucking business. None of this is my business. And I stay away. I lost my religion. Ifa was my religion. Like, I was gonna be into it. And I had to stop trying to get into it because of all the things that happened, all the people that went against me. Everybody went against me. Everybody challenged me. Everybody wanted the worst for me. And I'm like, and I just want to help you. I just want to, but they didn't believe me. So it's like, you know what? You can't help them. You can't help people. When they don't want to help, when they don't want your help, you have to leave them alone. And that's what I did. I just left them alone. I know I don't talk about it. I don't talk about this fucking Bamidele. Yo, I can't stand him. He's a fucking, like, those bugs that get on you and then don't want to come off. It's like, ugh, like, get away. It don't matter what I do. He's always fucking there. Anytime I try to speak to anyone, he's always there, and he always messes it up. He always gets into the other person's head, lies to them, and then they believe him because they're both African. And I'm just like, oh my God. You know what? I'm done with these Africans. And my friends would even tell me, you need to stop talking to these Africans. I'm like, you know what? You're right. You are right. I just gotta leave them alone and mind my business. And it's like, I thought they were good people. Emmanuel was a good person, but he was the same way. He believed in his people, and his own people did black magic on him and had all this stuff happen to him. Supernatural things happened to him. He got locked up. He got picked up from the police. He got deported. An accident happened. He became paralyzed and he died. He came here to have a better life and he never did nothing with his life. He never became a citizen. He never did anything he was supposed to do because he let people get in his head and his mind was gone. He didn't know what he was doing. It was like, and I couldn't talk to him. And he stopped believing in the religion, in Yoruba, in Ifa, in the Orishas, and the things. So he didn't even have their covering, you know, because when you have your Orisha, they're always going to be with you. But when you deny them, you're not supposed to deny your Orishas. You're not supposed to act like they're nothing. You can't do that to them. And they're the ones that's doing everything for you, to help you. And, you know, and then you're going to deny them. Yeah, once he did that, then everything just went to shit for him. But mind my business. Like, you're not from there. You don't have to worry about what happens to them. You know, when I went to Ghana, and I saw all the stuff, it was unbelievable. I couldn't believe it. And it's a tourist attraction. And then I never talked about it. I just never talked about it. It was just not good. Nothing was good. But I tried to make the best of it. And I was just like, oh my God. Oh my God. But that part of my life is over. I thank God to be in the USA. I thank God to be in the USA. I thank God to be alive. I thank God to get away from all this shit, to wipe my hands, not answer the phone, not answer the email, text. I don't answer. This Bamidele is the reason I don't answer. The people in Nigeria is the reason I don't answer the phone. I don't answer anything that looks suspect to me. I don't fucking respond. Because when you respond, you're giving them your energy. I'm not giving them my energy. I don't have nothing to say to you. Stay away from me. It's like, oh my God. And then I'm on social media. Everything is public, but they're always looking. It's like, I will never respond to you. I block so fast. Any reason for me to block you, I'm gonna block you. Because I'm like, I'm not falling for none of the shit. I just want them out of my life forever. I will never, ever, ever try to get into a religion. I believe in God, and I thank God to be alive and to be okay. And I learned you can't help everybody. You can't help people. They don't want your help, don't help them. Don't look out for them. You fucking told them what's up. You told them what's up. They don't believe you. That's not your problem. That's not my problem. Whatever happens, that's not my problem. You shouldn't have did whatever the fuck you did, and then you did it because somebody lied to you and you believed the liar. That's not my problem. That's not my problem. I'm not fixing anything, and I'm just thankful, grateful to get away from the nonsense. And Bamidele Joseph Aggrey is the worst kind of human being you could ever meet. Ever. I think the ancestors, his ancestors, are evil too, because he's nothing but straight evil. And he is evil towards anyone. And he's a liar. He lies about everything. Nothing is the truth when you talk to him. So it's like, stay away. Stay away. You don't need to be friends with that. Like, oh, no, mind your business. Leave it love. Leave it love. And I'm making the video because I don't talk about it. But it's like a lot of things happen. A lot of things happen. A lot of bad things happen. And then it's like, and I don't talk about it because I'm like, this shit had happened, but this is not my life. This is not something that I want in my life. And I pushed it in the back of my head, and I never thought about this shit ever again. I was like, I would never be around a person like this. I would never be around anyone like this. And it's like, why the hell am I around this? And it was all a spell. It was black magic. And then everybody does it. He turned everybody against me. And I never got into the religion. And I was always into santeria. I was always spiritual. I've always been this way. And he knew that. And he knew I wanted to get into Eva. And he turned everybody against me. And everybody believed him. What did he say? Who you think they're going to believe? You think they're going to believe you? You think they're going to work with you? They're not going to work with you. They're not going to believe you. They're not going to, and he turned everybody against me. And I'm just like, and I kept trying to find another person to help me. And they all did the same thing. And I'm just like, it's okay. It's okay. Just stop trying to get into this religion. It's not for you. It's not for me. and I talk to God and I pray. I do my petitions and I pray and I'm thankful and I'm humble and I'm mind my business. Leave with love. Leave with love. Stay positive. Vibe high. And pray. You don't need anyone to help you with your own spiritual things. You just pray and believe in God and trust the process because God got you. No other spiritual person is going to help you. All they will ever do is curse you and hex you and wish you the fucking worst. And it's like, you know what? God would never do me how these people have done me. And I was like, I would never go back to these people. I would never. Like, oh hell no. Leave with love. Bye.